Hi, everyone. Welcome to 360 Productivity class. With what we should talk about today. I don't have any notes prepared. I did not do any research on this. And I was actually trying to figure out what, for myself, was the hesitation or not. I don't know, there's like this pull inside of me. And I think part of it actually has to do with the fact that I've been noticing that a lot of you have not been watching the videos. And I'm saying to myself, Rob and I have been working really hard at bringing you and giving you all the support and training that you need. And we've been putting together a great productivity planner for you. And if I was to ask you right now, how many of you have actually taken the time to download that productivity planner? I'm guessing there's a fair amount of you that really didn't take the time to do that. And I get you have busy lives, and I get that you get caught up in your day-to-day. But for the very fact that you joined 360, for the very fact that you want more out of your life, I encourage all of you, I'm taking the time out from this class to encourage all of you to download the 360 Planner. Now, what we're going to be doing is creating a video for you. In case you're overwhelmed and you really need a step-by-step guide to go through the planner, we're going to take the time and create a 10-step video to understand how to get the most benefit out of your planner. With that in mind, what I'm also going to be doing is switching things around, and either I haven't decided if it's going to be here on the productivity training position or on my Facebook Live, but I'm going to start taking the 360 Focus Planner and I'm going to be working it with you to show you firsthand how it works and really the successes that we've seen from it. And I'm going to give you a small example. To build our database in 360, all businesses you need to build your database. So I broke it down to that component. We need to build our database. That was the goal. Now, as a task, I actually gave Rob and I a task that we needed to have a number, and relevant about the number. It could be 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 2, 3, 4, 500. But we needed to have a certain number of people inputted into our database by a certain date. And because I'm lucky enough to have a partner, we split that in two. So hypothetically, if it was 1,000 people by that date, I took 500, he took responsibility for 500, and we kind of said that it didn't really matter what happened. It was one of those tasks that did not get removed or changed, that we needed to truly make sure that our responsibility was to make and get those 500 people into our database. Once I put it out there, I actually started. That was my task, and I assigned myself a time slot to make that happen. So that's what I did. I actually decided to use the time that I had at the moment right after I put it out there, and of course Rob agreed. I started inputting, and you know what? It was the craziest thing. It started to motivate me to do more and do more and say, I don't need to wait till the deadline and stress myself out. And as I was putting it in, he saw the numbers starting going up, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this too. And he started inputting, and we just kept feeding off of each other. That we did it in a day, what we said that the goal was in 2 weeks. So now we implemented a new goal. And our new goal is to have X amount of people in our database by, and we assigned a date. So we, in fact, use the daily planner, the concepts behind it, and it helps 360 grow. And we want to help you grow. So I hope you find this helpful. We really want to grow with you, support you, help train you, and do what you need to do. So I think basically the best information I can give you here, the best training that a golden nugget is, today's date is 8/23, August 23rd. You know, for most people, like, well, for the West Coast, I know you guys have already had school start, or at least had your orientations. On the East Coast, we're still waiting at least till another week and a half. I know some of the teachers are going next week before Labor Day for orientations, and then the kids start like around the 7th, 8th, or 9th school. Why I love school is because it's always a season of fresh starts. So let's create that same atmosphere. Let's create that same environment. I'm going to go download more. I've downloaded plenty. I have a few of them already created, but I'm going to be downloading more sheets so I can work on the new events and the new tasks and the new goals. And I'm going to be very transparent with you, because one of my goals is to get healthy this year. And though I might not be sharing with you the number of my weight, I will be sharing you the pounds that I intend to lose, and as I'm losing it. So we're going to go on that journey together. And also, I'm going to be very vulnerable about the goals that I'm going to be setting for 360, or maybe in my relationships, or my spirituality journey, or my relationships with my children. As you know, I have 4 young adults. This year, it's going to be a challenge for me, because I'll only have my oldest daughter, who's 27. I think she's 27. No, she's 27, 21, 23, 25, and 27. Okay, luckily I had them 2 years apart. So she's 27. She's the one that's going to be home and she works, and the other 3 are going to be actually in school. So they're all in college and post-college and working towards their masters, and one is going for a master's in nursing, and my son is in his 2nd year law, and my other son is deciding if he's finishing up by January for his BA in accounting, or he's going to go for a double major and add on another year. But the challenge is going to be they're all going to be out of the house, at least until Friday, and then they should be all coming back for the weekends. You'll be going through that journey, what that means, and the balance between home life and work life, and how you do manage that and put your priorities in order. And there's a space for priorities in our planner, so it all comes to play. And if we come to a point that a challenge happens and the framework is not there, well, guess what? We're open to the feedback. We want to hear, what are your challenges using the planner? We want to hear maybe even, what are your challenges going forward using 360 and maybe in your life, and we can help support you in that manner. So I'm asking all of you, as your homework assignment, to download the PDF file. And tomorrow, that's the deadline. Here's the deadline. Tomorrow, I believe I'll be on Facebook Live. I am not announcing the time, and we're going to start this journey together. A little nervous, but I told you I'm going to be transparent, and I'm going to be using the 360 planner, focus planner, to help me succeed and to help you succeed. So I hope you're going to be looking forward to this, and I'm just going to leave it at this point because it's that important. I took time out from the training to take a step back and help you like we always say, let's lock arms. Let's lock arms here and now and get this going because we all deserve it. We deserve a better, healthier life. We deserve a better, fulfilling life. And whatever that might be for you, my wish is that you go on this journey with us and watch us all celebrate. You know, it's a matter of every single step you take forward, even quite honestly, even if you end up taking 2 steps forward and then, as they say, 1 step back, that's not a failure. That's not really, in my book, something to be embarrassed about or cause you to stop, because you know where when I do consider it to be, when you completely drop out of the race. Let's not drop out. Let's be part of this together. Let's all join in the journey. That's why we say we're locking arms with you. We're taking the journey together. Okay, enough. I know I can keep going on. I'm very passionate about this. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Facebook. I'm going to be open and honest with you guys and vulnerable about this journey, and it's going to start August 24th. So let's do this together. See you then. Bye.